Welcome to the Heart Led Soul Fed podcast. I'm Christine Gold. This is season 4, episode 225. And today we're going to be talking about February's energy. Hello, February. And February is also asking us to shed old identities and step into our true, authentic selves. Come on in, share, like, subscribe, and do all those wonderful things to support the show. Hi there. Welcome. Come on in. Yes, we are live today at a different time. Thought I would, mix things up a little bit and see who we can catch live because some folks are working now. I mean, going back to work, or maybe they're hybrid working, or maybe they're still remote working, or maybe they're not working at all. And this is a perfect time for you to join. So if you're here, let us know where you're from, if this is your first time being here. And of course, if you're on the replay, do that as well and ask any questions that you may have for this month of February. And yeah, I stepped away from doing monthly updates only because I found there's a lot of noise out there, and not that I'm trying to compete with anyone. In fact, I really, really appreciate co-opetition, cross-pollination, and collaboration, which, well, they all start with C's, but Pluto is moving into the sign of Aquarius in March, and this is the golden age of Aquarius as well. So that's really what all of this is about. It's, that whole idea that there's nothing outside of me or you that I don't already have. In fact, I had this conversation with a life coach in South Africa, of all places, and we were talking about our clients and some of our experiences, and it all comes back to old identities. It comes back to trauma, unhealed trauma. It comes to a collective consciousness, but really at the end of the day, somewhere in our lives, in this lifetime, this soul's contract that you signed, and yes, Gitti, I know you didn't read the fine print. Little inside joke. Um, which sometimes I'm like, what the heck? Where are my glasses? No, this can't be right. I didn't sign up for this crap. I'm sure we have all those conversations and yeah, thoughts. But really, it comes back to our worth and never feeling worthy, never feeling loved, never feeling enough. Because the outside world tells us that we're all of those things, and we need more, and we need to do more, we need to post more, we need to be more. I was listening to Dr. Hyman. They were talking about emotional eating, and it has, there's no techniques. I mean, in fact, that's a bit of a farce, meaning it's tricking you into thinking you're doing something wrong, but you're not. It's all about awareness. Why are you going to the fridge? Why are you getting more Botox? Why do you need those shoes? Why do you need to drink? Why do you smoke? It's all the same. And it's tied to our emotions because we're trying to escape something. And that was the other key in speaking with Rita in South Africa. She said that her client has been running from her, running, until she finally, spoke to her husband and spoke to her and found out that she thought she wasn't doing anything great. She wasn't getting anywhere in the coaching. She wasn't growing. She wasn't evolving. And it was all based on a perception of her own, thinking it was never enough. She always had to do more. She always had to be more. It had to be something grand, when in fact it's just a small step. Small steps, that's it. Small steps, breadcrumbs lead you to the big aha moments, epiphanies, connections, healings. It's all along. And she said, this is a long road to freedom. And yeah, I would agree with that. The part that we have to be aware of is if we're always looking for the next course, the next certification, the next spouse or partner, the next vacation. We're always looking ahead, looking ahead, looking ahead, and not living in the moment. Can you actually say you are present in each moment? Send me, comment below. Let me know. I want to hear from you. You can send me a message. You can comment here. I want to hear about it. So, shedding old identities of what we used to be pre 2020, especially, we are not carrying this forward. The masks got to come off. The fake boobs and the fake eyelashes and the fake whatever, nails, you name it. It looks lovely and pretty and all dolled up, but when you take everything off, who are you underneath all of that? Are you the same person? Or are you an identity that you've identified with that makes you feel good and look good to the outside world, but on the inside, you're a mess. You're just a shell. Wow, okay, a shell. Thank you. Um, So yeah, we're asking you to shed old identities and really step. How can you be your true authentic self? And maybe you're like, I have no idea because I've been living someone else's life. I've been living vicariously through somebody. I've been admiring someone from afar. Maybe I've been even jealous that, they have what I don't have. And how come they have what I don't have? It really comes back to, again, looking at ourselves. When you really, do you have a home? Yes. Do you have food? Yes. Do you have clothing? Yes. Are you breathing? Yes. Do you have clean water? Yes. You have so much more than many in the world. And the fact that you're watching or listening to this today, you're alive. So can we not be grateful for everything that we have? And if you have to start listing it, then go list it. And then start writing down things that you don't have. I think that would be the bigger exploration more than anything. Is we tend to focus on material items. We tend to think that the law of attraction is a mantra or, a 10-minute meditation. Do this certain neuroscience, whatever that is, and then you'll get everything you want. But if you believe that you're a piece of garbage, do you really think you're going to get what you want, what you truly desire? Once you drop all of those old identities, you step into who you truly are because God did not make mistakes. God created you perfectly and whole. And heaven is on earth. I keep saying this. And the kingdom is available to everyone, including you. There is no special membership. You don't have to subscribe to anything. You don't have to jump through hoops. You don't have to do a sacred dance. I mean, if you want to do all of those things, then go for it. Spending more time in quiet, in meditation, and in peace, in prayer, knowing that grace is who you are. Grace is who you are. And maybe that could be your affirmation, mantra, decree, declaration. Grace is who I am. There's nothing I need to do in order to have what's inherently mine. What's inherently mine. And I'd like you maybe start thinking about, questions that you may have for future shows, future episodes. I'd like to do, ask me anything. It'll be quarterly based on the questions that come in via social media and, anything, whether it's live or on the replay. Maybe you have questions. I clearly I get this question all the time. What is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? I know I'm here for a reason. I have that burning something. I just can't put my finger on it. Perfect. Maybe you have questions about boundaries. Maybe you have questions about being sensitive. Maybe you have questions about God. Hey, we all have questions. Believe me. I think it's really important that we share together, that we connect. And, a beautiful place to connect is in our community. Now, you guys might be aware or not that I co created a community, Soul Healers, and it's a safe space for everyone. And there's no right or wrong in this. There is no, well, I was taught how to do a certain type of, I don't know, third eye opening. And the way that you're doing it is wrong. And no, no, no. Whereas you would say, that's not been my experience. I learned this way. Oh, okay. Interesting. Show me how you do yours and, we'll connect and see how this works. See how this works. When we cause separation, when we cause division, when we cause, oh, those people. I think there's a show on Netflix called Those People. Let me know. I haven't looked into it, but one sh- one show that I'm really really interested in is it's, oh gosh, what is it called? Oh, Shrinking. Um, with Harrison Ford and I can't remember the other gentleman's name, but it is hilarious because I've been in a lot of counseling, for years of my life, and they nothing was ever accomplished, is what I'm saying. And he basically just gets right to the point. And anyways, you got to watch it. It's a lot of fun. Um, Another, there's so many things, especially on YouTube as well, where you can learn pretty much anything. And if you're curious about something, please go towards it. Go, like they say, go to the light. Just go. Just go. Just go. All right. What else for February? Well, I mean, it's heart month. I mean, focus on the heart. Everything leads back to the heart chakra, taking care of our hearts, heart and soul, heart disease, stroke and heart attacks. My father had a very weak heart, and he was in heart failure for many many years, and it's very sad. I would never want anyone to go through that. So please take care of your hearts, and especially women. Women seem to bypass that. I've seen a commercial for heart and stroke, that we need to be more educated, that doctors need to take women seriously when it comes to their heart health. It's not just men. Okay. And I was speaking to a cashier at the local grocery store, and I said, oh, I don't smoke anymore or drink and all this stuff. And she goes, oh, my husband, he had a heart attack at 47. I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, so we've changed everything. Um, but she says, looking at him, here we go, he was thin. And I'm like, ooh, I said, I know the term. It's called skinny fat, where you're thin and you look like you're the model for health, but you're not. Inside is a whole, yeah, skinny fat. It's a thing. Go look it up. Go look it up. So heart health. It is also Black History Month. You know, when I was, think of the rebel. Think of Martin Luther King. Think of Malcolm X. Think of Rosa Parks. I'm sure there's way more people that I'm leaving out of history. I'm just thinking of rebels, and they did have a cause. It's when we have all these groups and associations that cause that attack, that divide, that separate, that cause propaganda that I have issue with. And that goes with any group, not just for Black History Month. Okay? So if you're causing harm, you're hurting, you're separating, you're attacking, your cause, and I'm sorry, no. No. You cannot justify your anger into hurting someone or defiling someone or attacking someone or, just being a cancel culture, whatever that is. No, 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 no. There are morals and ethics to everything in life. And let me tell you, you may think you're getting away with it here in the physical world, but you will meet your maker and you will have to account for everything you've done. And you can call that karma, you can call that whatever you want. But I tell you, right, I am clearing everything in my life and past generations. I'm very passionate about it. And I don't care. I don't care. This is my life. And I know there's other people out there that are doing the same. All right. So I'm sending you lots of love. Whatever you happen to be going through right now, know that you're not alone and you never have been. It is the outside world, the illusion, this movie that we created that tells you otherwise. That tells you otherwise. All right. Wow. Okay. I'm keeping this short today, but I wanted to share who is going to be on my show next week, and I'm pretty pumped. So I'm going to share the screen. And this is someone I've been following, I think, for over a year. Over a year at least. So just give me a second to set this up. There, you can see my screen. And here we go. His name is Chris Reck. And he's building a tarot empire.
We can't see where everything we desire already exists, where we already have the thing that we could be desiring. We just kind of have to act as if we already have this thing. This is very difficult to do. Usually when someone is trying to manifest something hanging over their I can't stop thinking about the lack of money. I can't stop thinking about what I don't want. You can do things to prepare for the thing that you desire. You have to do the things that someone who is successful doing what you want does. Once we start to change these things, that's when we actually manifest the things we desire.
All right. Yeah, Chris Reck is going to be on the show. And he's amazing. He is a YouTuber. He's got 4 different channels. He's got his own podcast. He's on his way to 1 million subscribers. This guy infuses tarot, life coaching, cheekiness, and fun into every reading he does. So he'll be here on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Mountain. Make sure you're following us and subscribing so you don't miss out when that happens. As well, Unleash Your Magic is coming up. It's a group event, 10 people in a small environment. Amazing, 8 weeks, absolute transformation. We start February 22nd. All the details are in the description. And part of that, I'm doing a free masterclass called Unleash Your Soul. What is my purpose? 3 ways to unlock your purpose. All the details and links are in the description. As well, here's our soul healers. Feel free to join us. There is a free trial. And did you miss the Dream Vision Map workshop? you still have chance to watch the replay. All the information's in the links. And if you want to learn maybe on your own, I have self-guided courses on chakras, energy, intuition development, soul purpose, and healing. Check that out. And of course, I have very limited spots for 1 year working with me to unleash your purpose. All right, I'm going to let everyone go. Have an amazing February. February babies, please share with us if it's your birthday as well. We'd love to celebrate it with you. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends. Take care. Do you feel stuck? Are you in pain? Are you looking to create your soul's purpose, but you don't know where to start? Unleash Your Soul's Purpose Mentorship. Hi, my name is Christine Gold, and I'm the founder of 24 Karat Healing. The highly experimental mentorship will help you discover your gifts, free them, and shine your inner light to spread unconditional love. Unleashing your magic and your gifts, and ultimately your purpose. You will experience phenomenal breakthroughs, aha moments, epiphanies, energy healing, clearings, inner child work, higher intuition, vivid dream recall. All training slides, PDFs, and audio meditations are recorded and available for you to watch at any time. You can take them with you wherever you go. I hope to see you soon.